Great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Aaron Sanchez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. McKinney is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Rangers leave 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy, sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour, good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch, not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. The spin throw gets him at first.
Baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Now here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Striding in, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. This year against right-handed pitching, Calhoun is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a strike. Mazzara over at second. Chu at first. 1 gone. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. There's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First delivery to him on the way. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No movement on base. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count is 1-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. McKinney's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Toronto in just a moment. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gallo has a beat on it. 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove, and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Joseph is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. McKinney's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. swing and a soft liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. But foul. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it, one away. Russell Martin now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hot shot to third. Beltre's there. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Toronto after this. Stepping in, Joey Gallo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
The windup and the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
In now, Tommy Joseph, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Texas. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 39.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Gritcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall Gritcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Hit sharply on the ground. And a hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And no shot for Chu. He's in there at third.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He swings and lines it to left. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready on 1 and 2. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Count remains full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Smoke on third, Morales on second, Solarte on at first with 2 down. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Rangers nothing. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He drew a walk his first time up.
Willie Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. And 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Popped him up. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that one stayed too low. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding into the box, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground, left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pilar moving in. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Calhoun. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The catcher, number 55, Russell.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
High pop up. Beltre is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 39.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Liner toward right center. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Now the pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Tommy Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Joseph swings, and this is crushed out to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's set and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Right on the corner, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 2-2 offering down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. A 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One and one to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1. Popped him up. Smoke is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. A ball and a strike now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grichuk aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's down to third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Henry Morales.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Joseph has got it, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-run ball game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Danny Barnes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Danny Barnes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball 1. Popped him up. Travis over to his left. 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Smoke will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4th.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Tony Barnett is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Russell Martin will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Diaz, the runner at third. Travis on at second with 2 down. Here's a pop-up now. A bare-handed pickup. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play. The score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Here's Randall Grichuk. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Chu at the track. He's there, but he missed it. McKinney is on his way home. The relay throw, and he's safe.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Dero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your lever and go out and flash some D for the board.
Here's Justin Smoke now. batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Andrews fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 4-3. Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. The Blue Jays leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tommy Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike to Tommy Joseph. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Joseph is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Smoke will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jesse Chavez.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Last time through was a base hit.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Hit hard back up the middle. There is Andrus. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, John Hervis.
Next to bat for Toronto, Yangervis Solarte. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeShields coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Aledmys.
Digging in now, Aledmys Diaz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Pilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. The Shields has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Travis is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 the count now. Left side. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Delino DeShields, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Men on third with two down. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Rougned Odor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gallo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First was the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.